Hello again, first grade, and welcome back. Today we're going to continue to learn how to count money. So, we've been learning how to count money with pennies and nickels, and today we're going to add dimes and quarters. So, by the end of the week, you will be able to count any money that someone puts into your hand. But we have to be very careful how we do this. So, let's review. First, we have our penny. Our penny is copper with Abraham Lincoln, and it's worth 1 cent. Then we have our nickel with Thomas Jefferson. It's silver, it's worth 5 cents. Our dime, even though it's smaller than the nickel, it's worth more. The dime is worth 10 cents. Even though it's the smallest silver, it's worth more than the nickel. And our coin that's the biggest and worth the most, with George Washington and the bald eagle, that's the quarter worth 25 cents. So I'm going to go over how to count dimes and how to count quarters today. You're going to try it on your own and then tune in tomorrow and we're going to learn how to mix these all together. So let's get started right away. Remember, when we look at our coins, we first have to decide what coin we're dealing with. We can't just jump in and try to count it all up together. We want to take it one step at a time. So here, I know that this is a dime. Great job. And a dime is worth 10 cents. It's the smallest silver coin, but worth a middle value. So I'm going to go down the line and I'm going to double check. Are these all the same? Yes, they are. So I'm going to write 10 cents, 10 cents, 10. And then as I'm finishing, think about it. How do you think we're going to count up all these dimes? Are we going to count by ones? No, that's silly and would take way too long. Are we going to count by fives? No, these aren't nickels. Are we going to count by tens? Very good. We've been practicing all year how to count by tens, and everyone in the class knows how. I am sure of that. So when you see dimes, you go right back to how we learned to count by tens. And we can just say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Great job. This is 50 cents. And that's all you have to do to count dimes. Count by tens. So let's learn how to count quarters. And like I said, tune in tomorrow and we're going to mix the coins together and see what that looks like. So let's move on. If I have 2 quarters, remember the quarter is the biggest silver coin worth 25 cents. You really have to pay attention now because we have 2 coins worth 25 cents. You're probably thinking, Miss Gates, I don't know how to count by 25s. I know how to count by ones, I know how to count by twos, I know how to count by fives, I know how to count by tens. And guess what? Today, we're going to learn how to count by 25s because that's going to make learning how to count quarters a lot easier for you. Otherwise, you'll have to sit here and count up and it will take so long. So when we have quarters, we're counting by 25s and we're going to count by 25s like this: 25, 50, 75, 100. And you know 100 is the same as $1. So I used to kind of sing a little song: 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, 50, 75, a dollar, 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, 50, 75, a dollar. You just have to get it in your head. Whatever way works for you so that when you see 2 quarters, you know you have 25, 50, 50 cents. I could also show you, I'm going to use a different color so you don't get confused. If we did 25 plus 25, and some of you might remember this, and we're going to work on this some more next week. We line it up: 25 plus 25. We can add it together and you'll see. 5 plus 5, we always start in the ones place. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 50. So that's how I know that 2 quarters is 50 cents. So if I had 1, 2, 3 quarters, I would know it's 25, 50, 75 cents. If I had 4 quarters, 1, 2, 3, 4, I know it'd be 25, 50, 75, 100. Great job today. Tune back in tomorrow for some more counting.